Welcome back. Let's read. Let's read this.
Rolls-Royce Trent 7000. The Rolls-Royce Trent 7000 is a high-bypass turbofan engine produced by Rolls-Royce, an iteration of the Trent family powering exclusively the Airbus A330neo. Announced on the 14th of July, 2014, it first ran on the 27th of November, 2015. It made its first flight on the 19th of October, 2017 aboard on the A330neo. It received its EASA type certification on the 20th of July, 2018 as a Trent 1000 variant. It was first delivered on the 26th of November, and was cleared for a TOPS 330 by the 20th of December. Compared to the A330S Trent 700, the 68,00072,000 lbf 300-320 kN engine doubles the bypass ratio to 10:1.5 emitted noise. Pressure ratio is increased to 51, and it has a 112 in, 280 centimeters, fan and a bleed air system. Fuel consumption is improved by 11%. Development, edit. Announced on the 14th of July, 2014 at the Farnborough Air Show, the Trent 7000 is the exclusive engine for the Airbus A330neo, succeeding the Trent 700 used for the Airbus A330. It first ran on the 27th of November, 2015 on a test bed in Derby. Although the first two test engines were made in Derby, further test engines and production Trent 7000 is assembled in the Rolls-Royce Singapore facility. In 2015, Rolls experienced development problems with the Trent 1010, and had to involve extra resources to support the on-time March 2017 787-10 maiden flight, but it led to delaying the Trent 7000. The first pair of engines were shipped to Airbus in June 2017. It made its first flight on the 19th of October, 2017 aboard its A330neo application, directly after ground testing which included altitude, icing, crosswind, noise and cyclic testing in the USA, and endurance, operability and functional performance testing in the UK. As it is based on the Trent 1000, it was feared that it could share its durability problems and that could deter buyers. However, Rolls-Royce CEO Warren East said the 7000 was not affected by the Trent 1000 issues. It received its EASA type certification on the 20th of July 2018. It is certified as a Trent 1000 variant. This was delayed from the initially planned first quarter of 2017. At the time, ETOPS testing was halfway through as 3,000 engine cycles are planned to be completed by early August. The engine was then planned to be disassembled, examined and reported by the end of September, for an ETOPS certification in time for the year-end introduction. By August 2018, quantity production was challenging, and in October Rolls-Royce expected 500 large engines deliveries in 2018, down from 550. Rolls confirmed 10 deliveries by the end of October, below the 30 needed for 15 A330neos deliveries by year-end. The A330-900 was initially cleared for 180 minutes ETOPS with a limitation of 500 engine cycles for the first delivery to TAP Portugal on the 26th of November. Full ETOPS required an EASA approval plan with a 3,000 cycles validation test plus 3 simulated diversions followed by disassembly and examination before the end of December. ETOPS 330 was secured by the 20th of December. In 2019, Rolls-Royce delivered 106 Trent 7000s, up from 8 in 2018, while it achieved a 99.9% dispatch reliability. Design, edit. Its architecture comes from the latest version of the Trent 1000, the 10, using the A330S Trent 700 experience and technology from the Trent XWB. The 68,00072,000 lbf, 30320 kN, engine doubles the bypass ratio and halves emitted noise compared to the Trent 700. Maximum pressure ratio is increased to 51 from 36.1 and it has a bleed air system for environmental control and wing anti-icing. Compared to the 20-year-older Trent 700 introduced in 1995, the Trent 7000 features a smaller fan hub and a larger fan, 112 inches, 2.8 m, compared to 97 inches, 2.5 m. This doubles the bypass ratio from 5 to 10. It has the highest bypass ratio of any Trent engine. The fan has 20 blades. The overall pressure ratio increases thanks to Trent XWB core compressor technology, improving thermal efficiency. This is associated with a 200 Kelvin increase in internal temperatures. Thermal-coated high-pressure turbine blades are used instead of the more expensive ceramic matrix composites, which are used in the next Rolls-Royce engine generation, Ultrafan. The larger fan and higher bypass ratio require 2 more stages in the low-pressure turbine. The engine is heavier. The Trent 700 weighs 6,160 kilograms. 13,580 pounds, while the Trent 7000 weighs 6,445 kilograms, 14,209 pounds, 285 kilograms, 628 pounds, more. Despite the additional weight and the extra drag resulting from the wider diameter, Rolls-Royce reported fuel consumption would improve by 11%. Since bleed air is used instead of electrical power generation, as in the 787S Trent 1000, the IP accessory drive is less loaded and enables the high-pressure compressor to maintain stability at low power settings, improving low-speed fuel consumption for short-haul operations. The engine features active turbine clearance control, providing the optimal level of cooling air for different phases of flight. At takeoff, the fan displaces up to 1.3 T, 2,900 pounds, of air per second. The jet nozzle velocity is almost 1,000 miles per hour, 450 m/s, and each high-pressure turbine blade generates around 800 HP, 600 kilowatts, rotating at 12,500 RPM with their tips reaching 1,200 miles per hour, 540 m/s. Rolls-Royce reports the engine is 10 dB quieter than the Trent 700. Specifications, edit. Data from EASA. General characteristics. 1 type, 3-shaft turbofan. 2 length, 4,775 mm /188 inches. 3 diameter, 2.85 m, 112 in, fan, 20 swept fan blades. 4 dry weight, 6,445 kilograms, 14,209 pound. Components. 1 compressor, axial, 8 stages IP, 6 stages HP. 2 combustors, single annular combustor with 18 off-fuel spray nozzles. 3 turbine, axial, 1 stage HP, 1 stage IP, 6 stages LP. Performance. 1 maximum thrust, 324.0 kN /72,834 lbf, takeoff, 289.2 kN /65,005 lbf, continuous. 2 overall pressure ratio, 51. 3 bypass ratio, 10:1. 4 air mass flow, 1.3 t, 2,900 pound per second, takeoff. 5 turbine inlet temperature, 1,835 K, 1,562 degrees Celsius, 2,843 degrees Fahrenheit, max turbine entry temperature. 6 specific fuel consumption, 10% against current today's Trent 700. 7 thrust to weight ratio, 5.13. 8 rotating speed, 100%. HP 13,391 RPM, IP 8,937 RPM, LP 2,683 RPM. See also, edit. Related development. 1 Rolls-Royce Trent 1000. 2 Rolls-Royce Trent XWB. Comparable engines. 1 General Electric GX. Related lists. 1 list of aircraft engines. References, edit.